I had such a rough day today. It's not been pretty. I know I like it.
Flourish, fly, soul, do shit, energy, oh, we be beauty on glow, river on flow, yeah.
I'm just one day post getting my cast off. Got it off yesterday. And it's feeling pretty good. It's still very, very swollen and all, but feels good. It feels really good just to have that cast off my face and to let that part start to breathe and heal. I did a nice little face wash last night. I'll do another one tonight. Just start to get some of that ticky-tacky tape off because it's kind of tacky right there. But you know, the nose is growing on me. What I did notice though is that, you know, sometimes when people have a nose job and you can kind of tell that they had a nose job, as soon as they come back on the scene, they got that look in their mouth. Like there's just this look right around here. It's not necessarily the nose all the time. Sometimes it's that mouth that tells that you've had some work done. And I saw that in myself. I'm trying to see if I see it right now. It actually looks a little bit better today, but I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna look like I had some work done as soon as you look at me and see me. But I don't know, we'll see. We just don't know. I had this cast off for one day, and you gotta wait, like what they say, a year, maybe up to a year. So we'll see. A lot of people get their lips done. They'll get their lips, I guess, like filled or something, so that it decreases that space between the lips and the phone. I said phone. My daughter just sent me a message. Between your lips and your nose, so that, you know, kind of looks a little more normal. But we'll see. I'm not gonna do anything or make any more plans to get anything done on this nose until we see how it turns out. I trust my doctor. He was great, so I'm really confident that it's gonna turn out proper. It's gonna be proper. I'm excited to see the finished result. So we'll see. I went out today to get some color in my hair. If you noticed on the video yesterday that I did with the uncasting, my hair was a little orange. And so I went to go get some color in my hair. And I'm from Detroit. I bought a house in Atlanta. So I'm in Atlanta right now. And I go back and forth. And one of the differences when it comes to like scheduling beauty appointments, it seems that I had to see what that cat was doing. I heard some scratching. She's scratching on her. She's actually sitting there scratching on her little thingy that I bought her. I have to be careful because I just put some furniture in here and I gotta make sure her ass don't scratch it. She said, I'm not now, mama. I'm scratching on my own shit. Leave me alone. So, I needed some color. At home in Detroit, when you need to make appointments, you gotta book that baby about a month in advance, at least, because if not, you're not getting in. Here in Atlanta, what I noticed is that you can get in relatively soon. I called, I think, yesterday or the day before to book an appointment, and they were like, cool, come in, you know, tomorrow. So I'm like, cool. So I show up today at 1:30. I was late, blaming on Atlanta traffic. There was a little construction work like 2 minutes away from the shop, I got caught in construction and had to sit there for like 15 minutes. So I was supposed to get there at 1:30. I ended up getting there at 1:45. I absolutely hate being late. I used to be late everywhere that I go, but now I don't do that. I'm a grown woman and I don't believe in being late places. So I was a little annoyed that I was late, but I got there. When I get there, I check in and everything, and they don't touch me for an hour. I'm like seeing people walking in after me and they're getting put in a chair, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, and here's the thing. My hairstylist name was India, and India died. What had happened was I came to Atlanta. I needed to find somebody to do my hair. I went to a couple people. And then I ended up finding this shop. I won't even mention the shop, even though I'm not shitting on them or anything at all. I mean, they're cool. I love them to death. I'm still gonna go back to them for certain things. But I found this shop. I started going here. India was doing my hair. One day, India did my hair, and then she called me. She said she wanted to talk to me, which was weird. She had only done my hair like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times. So we didn't know each other that well, but we were establishing a relationship. Like, okay, I'm liking what you're doing. I'm probably gonna come here, you know, and get my hair done sometimes, whatever. So like on that 5th time, she said, let me get your number because I want to talk to you about some things, you know, but I don't want to talk about it here at the shop. I was like, okay. Gave her my number, and I, you know, finished my services and I left. She called me, I believe, that night. I was kind of still out running errands, hadn't necessarily got back to the house and settled in and you know, was ready to have this conversation yet. So I didn't answer the phone. I let it go to voicemail. And she left me this voicemail.
Hello, LA. This is India Love from I needed to need to run something by you right quick. I'll wait till you give me a call back so we can talk. It's important that I talk to you. The phone number is, the contact number is 404-6701. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. So I planned on calling her back eventually. I was going to call her back, see what was up. I didn't call back. I procrastinated and I didn't call back. I ended up putting it on the back burner, didn't call back. So I needed my hair done. A couple weeks passed and I need a little touch up, something done on my hair. So I called the shop to make an appointment. Oh, and I was just going to get the back cut. I wasn't going to get the top done. So I didn't need to see India. I was just going to see the guy who cuts the back of my hair. But since I was going to the shop and I was going to run into her, I figured let me call her back and respond and see what she want to talk about so that it's not awkward when I see her in the shop. So I texted her back like, hey, I never responded to you. What's going on? What do you want to talk about? She didn't reply. So I'm like, oh shit, I hope she's not mad. Well, we about to see each other tomorrow, whatever. So I go there the next day to get my hair cut at the shop, and she's not there. So the guy tells me that she went somewhere out of the country to have some plastic surgery done. And then he asked me, he says, you know, she's a man, right? And I'm like, no, I didn't know that. No warning. He kind of just dropped this bomb on me that this woman is actually a man, which isn't a big deal. But I had no idea. I really didn't know that she was a man. I had no idea. So good job, sis. Like It was very convincing. I didn't know. She was a little tall, but I just figured she was a tall, woman. My daughter's tall, but she's a woman, so no big deal. I didn't think anything of it. She nice, curvy, hippie woman, So that kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Then I couldn't wait to see her again so that I can take a good look at her and see if I can notice all this hair on my shirt is because I was just brushing Bella. And yes, the Persian cats, you gotta groom them every day because they got a lot of hair. But I couldn't wait to see her again so that I could see if I could tell, right? And now I'm like really wondering what that message was about on my phone. Saying, I need to talk to you about something. And then you go over here to some country to get all of this plastic surgery and stuff done. I'm intrigued. Like, what's going on? Why would you want to talk to me? I don't even know you like that. But now I'm intrigued. Like, what's going on? Well, I get my hair cut, I leave. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. Maybe it was on that cut that the guy told me that she had gone over there to get the plastic surgery and that she kind of had some complications while having these procedures done. So he said he was trying to reach her. She wasn't really answering her phone. He was kind of going through a third-party friend, trying to keep in touch and see what's going on. This went on for a few weeks. I might have gone back to the shop another time for a haircut and she still hadn't made it back. Well, anyway, I ended up going for another haircut because I rarely go get the top of my hair done. I do my own hair. I just go to get this back cut religiously, but the top I can go, months and not have to get my hair done unless I need some color or some treatments or something. So I ended up going back to get another cut. And lo and behold, the guy say, no, it wasn't the guy, it was the girl there. It was a lady there. But she said, did you hear about India? And I said, don't say it. And she like, yeah, she didn't make it. I just broke down crying. I said, excuse me. I had to go step outside, go to my car, and get myself together. Because, I had just seen this woman, just met her, nice lady, doing my hair, getting me together, helping me to get settled here in Atlanta. Find out she's a man. Calls me, leaves a message, wants to talk. I don't call back. She goes over there, has surgery, and dies. I don't know. It bothered me. I hadn't known her very long, obviously, but that bothered me. That was really, I'm gonna have to find something on Amazon. Because I'm a new pet mom. A new cat mom anyway. I can't just take this off and put it in the washing machine. So what do I do in order to get this hair off the shirt? Do I just use tape or, a little rolly lint brush or whatever? That might work. I probably don't need to. As a matter of fact, let's go get some tape right now. We'll find out. But that bothered me. That really did bother me that lady wanted to talk to me, and I did not call her back, and she ended up going over there and passing away. And now I'm like so curious as to what it is she wanted to ask me. And why me? Because I have that spirit where people will want to confide in me. you know, people, it's very inviting. You know, it's very lighthearted and inviting and motherly, nurturing. I'm a Cancer, so you know that nurturing spirit. Like, people can feel real comfortable. And she felt comfortable enough to come to me. And I feel like I let her down. I feel like I didn't come through. So the moral of that story is, when a person reaches out to you and they want to talk or whatever, call them back. If you're busy for a minute, that's fine. Finish your dinner, finish your bath, and then call that person back, because you never fucking know. You know? And then that's just going to be on your heart and on your mind, wondering what they wanted, and was there anything that you could have said or done to help. But obviously that was she was looking for something, you know. And I don't know, I could have prayed with her or something, but yeah, I missed that one. So I will always return people's phone calls now. Within 24 hours, I'd say. If I don't get right back around to it, or I fall asleep or something, I'm gonna wake up that next day and then be on it. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all do that, because you never know when a person is in need of a friend or advice or whatever the case may be. So don't make that mistake that I made. I don't feel like shit, but you know, it'll be alright. Hope she's resting. Hope she's resting now. So in the meantime, in between time, I have to find a new hairstylist, because you know, when I went to get my hair done today, because my hairstylist is gone, I felt out of place. I felt like I didn't have a place. I didn't have, you know, everybody was moving around and they have their stylist who's helping them and whatever, whatnot. And I just felt out of place. Like they were trying to fit me in and figure out who's going to do me, which I don't know. Like, should we have had a conversation to say, okay, do you want to be my hairstylist now? What did you guys do with all of her clients? Did you split them up, or did people just go somewhere else? I mean, I didn't think it was that difficult to say, hey, I just still need my haircut and flat ironed or curled or whatever. But sitting there today without having my person there and feeling like I was just being not ignored, but you know what I mean? Like I didn't have anybody dedicated to me that was focusing on me. They were just kind of getting me in when they could. I said, I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave this shop altogether and just go to another shop. So, yeah. I had a rough day. And then I come home, and apparently Bella had a rough day too, because when I came home, her little paws had see, she's looking it out right now. They had gravel. What's the stuff called? Litter, kitty litter, stuck all in her paws. So I'm gonna have to. She's still trying to pick it out. I got a towel, and I was able to get some of it out, but she really doesn't want me to help too much. She kind of like, let me see, Bella. Yeah, she don't want me to help. I got some of it out, and I gotta watch a YouTube video or something to find out why would the kitty litter get stuck in the cat's paws. And I mean like a lot. It was like all up in there. It was everywhere. It was in her fur. I don't know what happened. So I don't know if it's the litter. I don't know if I don't know. So I got to do a little video searching and find out what happened. Because Bella had a rough day. I had a rough day. We just both had such a rough fucking day. Yes, we did. We had such the roughest day in the world. Yes, we did, didn't we, Bow Wow? Mama couldn't get her hair done. I came back. She was covered in the kitty shit litter. How did this get over there? Didn't I put this over there? Did you drag that over there? So it was a rough day. I had to come back and sweep up the whole bathroom because it was just kitty litter tracked kind of everywhere in here. So I swept the floor, cleaned out her paws as much as I could, and yeah, poured a glass of wine. I haven't had any wine since about a week before my surgery. I stopped drinking wine just to get my body prepared for the procedure and to be strong and healthy, because you know I got that lupus. I want to make sure that I'm tip top shape. So today I decided to pour me, I don't even know if it's 6 ounces, probably like 4 or 5 ounces that I poured. I'm not gonna drink a lot because I'm still taking one of the medications, and I know that can have an effect if you drink alcohol on your medicine. So yeah, but I had a rough day today. It was rough. I was supposed to go to Ulta. I wanted to get possibly a new makeup case, some new brushes, because I want to learn how to do some glam looks. I used to do my makeup a lot, like all the time. I would not leave the house without makeup on. And I just got over it. After years and years and years, I was like, I'm done. I got these eyebrows tattooed, and then just recently, not too long ago, got them microbladed so that I at least had that on my face, and that was enough for me. I was like, I'm done. But I want to start doing my makeup again. Not all the time, but when I do it, I want it to be right. I'm going to go to Ulta. I guess I'll do it tomorrow. And get me some new stuff. I don't really need any makeup because I got a whole bunch of it. Well, I don't need certain things. I need foundation, but I don't need powder, blushes, and eyeshadow, highlighters. I got so much of that stuff because I keep buying it and I don't even use it. So I'm not going to buy any of that. Don't let me buy any of that. I can just get brushes, some foundation, maybe some setting spray, some powder. But I'm going to try to make a little list and stick to it. Only get what I need, because I guess this works, right? Take a couple passes. It's the same thing you're going to buy at a store. It's going to pretty much do the same thing. So I guess once I get enough of it off, I can wash the shirt. And what's all this? I just don't know. I hope that wasn't there while I was out today. I don't think it was. So earlier today, this morning, I had a man come. I went on Angie's List and found, looking for somebody. I got a little leak in the ceiling in the foyer, and it's, you know, it's kind of fucking up the drywall. So I went on Angie's List looking for somebody to do the roof, the drywall. You know, Angie's List on the app, you put in the different things that you want. So the drywall guy, when he called me back, he starts bragging about how he builds houses from the ground up, been doing it for 45 years. He can do everything. So I was like, well, cool. I got a lot of projects that I need done. I just bought this house, and maybe I don't need a separate roofer. If you can do it all, you can just do it all. We were kind of talking, and I remember telling him that. I remember telling him, cool, maybe you could just do it all. He said, well, let me come on out and see. My fee is $100. He said, I'm old school. I don't do no Cash App and no Venmo and all that. I said, okay, sir, you don't have to do Cash App or Venmo or any of that. I will have cash in hand. Come on out tomorrow. Whatever. He shows up. First thing the dude say is, where can I sit down? Where you got a table where I can sit down so I can get this paperwork filled out and you can give me that $100. And I'm like, sir, I have your $100. What's don't worry, calm down. I have your $100 in cash. I don't know if somebody's played you dirty before, but I have your money, sir. But I said, can you fix this problem? You said you do everything under the sun, but can you do what I need done before we even go any further? Because if not, And I showed him where the leak was in the foyer. And he like, oh, that's got to be leaking somewhere on the roof. I said, yeah, that's what I said. He like, oh, I don't go up on no roofs. I said you build houses from the ground up and everything in between. Do your houses have roofs on them? Is there a roof on those houses? Man, I said, sir, never mind. I said, never mind. Let me see if I can find somebody who goes up on the roof. And even if I have to get a separate person, he just rubbed me the wrong way. Because you brag so much about what the fuck you can do. You didn't realize that the one thing I need done is the one thing you don't do. And now you wasting my time. Because I could have called somebody else. There's no use in me repairing the drywall if the fucking leak is still there. It's just gonna get... You know what I mean? So I said, I can't, you're no use to me right now until I get the fucking leak fixed. He was like, well, I done came all the way out here. I said, well, that's your fault that you didn't pay attention and listen to what I said I needed. You were too busy flirting and being unprofessional and saying shit that you weren't even supposed to be saying. Because when I asked him how he wanted his deposit, his $100 deposit, he like, I said, do you have an assistant or a customer service department? He said, no, I don't have no assistant, but now if I had a wife, that would sure help. Cause she could take all my deposits from me. Like, nigga, what? So you unprofessional old fuck. So yeah, he still wanted his $100. I told him, I'm not giving you $100. I said, I understand that you already came out here, which is your fault. But I said, take this hot 50 and get out of my house. And I said it just like that. And this man is like 65 years old, but he was a really, really big man. I mean, like 6'3", big, stocky man, And I really started to come out there with Shelly and just say, get the fuck out of my house. But he knows where I live. You know what I mean? I didn't want no bullshit. So I said, I'm going to give you this hot 50 and for your time, for your drive, put the gas back that you used and have a nice day. That's it. And he's still talking like, well, once you get it fixed, I can come back because everybody else, they're going to try to get you. I said, they going to try to get me. Aren't you trying to get me right fucking now, nigga? Get out of my house. For real. I had a rough day. I'm telling you. I had a rough day today. So today, for the rest of the night anyway, I'm going to make me some Benny Han. And I got some packages. I think I know what they are. I think it's my quilt. So I'm gonna put this quilt on this bed and lay my ass down in it because I just had a rough day. No other way to put it. It was rough. She better not scratch. I got some sticky tape. So if she
Look at those big, beautiful blue eyes, Bella. You are so beautiful. Yes, you are. You are a beautiful pussy. Look at that feline, that fine feline. She is so beautiful.
So yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna make me something to eat and just lay down for the night. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Unless something happens where I feel like I better get up and share it with you. But I'll check in with you, Layla. Be smooth.